It's big, it's red, and we can call it Santa, but it is not the Claus. It is the Fe, the 2020 Hyundai Santa Fe. Let's talk about it.
Yeah!
What is up, guys? It is Miguel, your car guy, and today we are talking about the 2020 Santa Fe SEL because, oh my goodness, in a day where SUVs are killing the personal conveyance game, this thing is a true champion. Don't take it from me. Take it from most other auto journalists right now. This thing is mental, and the SEL is probably the best place to start. Let me show you. Now, one of the best things in general about the Santa Fe is the body, the shape, the sharpness, and yes, I mean sharpness, because this thing, it looks sharp, not only in the sense that it looks nice, but look at the creases in the body. Look at the lines accentuating the curves of the car. It's beautiful. Almost like it's carved out of granite by Michelangelo or whoever carved the David statue, because, you know, history in American schools, not that good. But anyways, this thing is beautiful and I love it. And figure, this thing actually has alloy wheels, which a lot of other SUVs make you pay for to upgrade, because even if you get the least expensive Santa Fe, this thing is going to have alloy wheels. So boom, another one for Hyundai, baby. And yes, people, I know beauty isn't everything, and I'm not saying the only reason you should buy the Santa Fe is because it is a stellar beauty, but if you need to go a little bit more than skin deep, well, guess what? Going inside the Santa Fe with the seats up, you get over 35 cubic feet of cargo room. But if you need to do some serious hauling, guess what? With those seats down, you can fit 71 cubic feet of stuff in the back. So if you got some washers and dryers to pick up, guess what? You are telling Timmy to go to study in the library a little bit longer because you got some hauling to do. I know, sorry, son. Now, as a Santa Fe might actually be your first SUV, a legitimate concern is miles per gallon. Miguel, I've heard miles per gallon on SUVs are horrible. Well, that might be the case in some, but let me show you a few tricks on why the Santa Fe gets such good ones. Come on. Now, the Santa Fe does have a 4-cylinder engine. It's actually 185 horsepower and 178 pound-feet of torque. Now, torque is what makes you move with the power. So if you're still moving those washers and dryers, or if your in-laws come to visit, or if your kids have a couple chunky friends, guess what? You will have no problem getting them to where they need to be, whether it be soccer practice, study hall, or to church. So that is another cool thing about the Santa Fe. Now, you cannot expect me as a sales consultant professionally to not mention one of the best things about Hyundai. It's the warranty. America's best warranty. This also says it on the window sticker right there. 10 years or 100,000 miles worth of coverage for the powertrain. You also have 5 years or 60,000 miles worth of bumper to bumper coverage. Factory likes to say new car warranty. Everybody calls it bumper to bumper. And even cousin Kia can't touch this. 5 years, unlimited miles of roadside assistance. So sorry, cousin Kia, Hyundai's still killing the game, baby. In your face. You're still not convinced to buy this car? Well, let's do this. Let's think of the children, because the Santa Fe SEL is one of the safest SUVs out there. Hyundai makes their own steel, so this thing has a whole mess of high-strength steel in the car, more than any other car out there. Beyond that, you also get with the SEL the upgraded blind spots. Guess what else comes with the blind spots? Something called safe exit assist. So if this thing is parked on the side of the road with a car coming this way, the back doors won't open, keeping my crazy young daughter inside of the car and not a part of the grill of that truck that just passed on by. Beyond that, you also do have something called forward collision avoidance, so that way it can hit its own brakes. You have radar cruise control, so that way it can stop itself and slow itself down in cruise control, and yes, it will stop itself. And beyond that, lane keeping assist to keep you in the lines, so that way you can be safe with your family. Now I can breathe. And now that we're actually inside the car, you could actually see those blind spots in action. And yes, if you put on the blinker and someone's in your blind spot, it will alert you with a tone. That is cool. Now, between the SEL and the SE, the SEL is a little bit more expensive, but I truly believe that the SEL is worth the $1,000 or $1,500 that actually costs, because not only do you get the upgraded blind spots in 2020, you also get the digital instrument cluster. So that is amazing. When you turn the car on, you see this little display. And something fun, you do have rear occupant alert. So if you get out the car, lock the car, and the car senses movement, I don't know, maybe the kid is hiding in the back, it'll alert your phone and start honking. That way you can make sure they don't find any discomfort. That is being a good parent.
But how does it connect to your phone? Does it send you a text message or something?
I am very glad you asked, because the best part, in my opinion, about this car is the BlueLink free. For 3 years, you get Hyundai BlueLink for free. BlueLink is Hyundai telematics system, which means that it could go ahead and remotely access your vehicle. Even if you're not in range of the key, you can turn your car on. You can get alerts from your phone on the app for one of those reasons that I mentioned. Another thing with the BlueLink also is that if you're forgetful like me and you're in the middle of a grocery store, instead of having to make the kids wait while you go and see if the car is locked, you could actually pull it up on your phone and see if the car has been locked. And if it hasn't, you could log it from inside the grocery store. So convenience, right? But the story just doesn't stop up front. This thing really shines in the back, because most people need SUVs for family and function. So I'm already in the back seat, and check out all the space that I have right here. I'm 6'1", 6'2", depending on the shoes that I'm wearing, but I still can sit comfortably back here in the back. So that is cool. And yes, I did put the seat all the way back. So with the seat all the way back, I can still fit. So that is amazing. Technology is in every single facet of our lives, more than likely. And guess what? The Santa Fe obliges, because in the back, you do have 2 USB charging points, and you even have air conditioning vents to cool down the cabin. Still not enough for you to buy this car? Well, let me show you some other stuff. Not only is it comfortable, it's also techie. And not only is it techie, it's actually practical. So if you have some kids that just need a little bit of a nap but are having some trouble, guess what? They can go ahead and lay the seat down. You see the gap now? Anybody could recline and relax back here, so that way long trips become a little bit more bearable for you and the entire family. And really, it's the details that really count, because if you look everywhere in the Santa Fe, it exudes something that is really nice. You know it's something special. Whether it's the dashboard being integrated into the doors, it is special. Whether it's the texture over the speakers in the front and in the back, it's classy. Whether it's the cloth, because this is not regular cloth, this thing is amazingly comfortable and stain resistant. It is amazing, and the Santa Fe is really, really, very, really cool, if that makes any sense. And so guys, that has been the 2020 Hyundai Santa Fe SEL. And no, I didn't cover most of the stuff on this car because it would take way too long. I didn't mention the 7 airbags, which, thinking back, I probably should have. So this thing also has 7 airbags, safety. Beyond that, I didn't mention the push button start. I didn't mention all the little cubby holes on the inside, including underfloor storage in the back, which makes life a whole lot easier. And beyond that, I didn't tell you about the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto that comes standard on every single Santa Fe, including this one. So guys, if you need any more reason to buy this car, come by for me, Miguel, your car guy at Universal Hyundai. But if you can't, I understand. At least subscribe, leave a couple likes, and give me a few comments. What do you want to see next? So guys, until next time, I'm Miguel, your car guy, and I will see you soon. Now, the engine on the Santa Fe is actually a 2.4 liter 4-cylinder engine, developing 185 horses and some torques. Now, something that's inescapable is technology keeps on permeating our lives. So, if you have any devices, whether they be Game Boys or if they even exist. So, boom, doing it again, baby. Just get it. For just SEL, SEL, or an SE. SEL or an SE, whatever one you want. Limited if you want.